being inducted in the Hall of Fame is awesome. It's such a great place to grow up, and there's actually so many amazing people that have come through. To be honored to be part of that bunch is really cool, and to be remembered for being here. Shakopee is always my hometown. I mean, I say I'm a California guy, but I'm a Minnesota boy. I always will be. I was kind of the madman of high school in terms of activities. I did 3 sports. I did wrestling, football, and track. And I was a letter winner in all of those and got second in the state on the second place wrestling team. And we actually made it to regions, and we were the team that defeated Hutchinson's 61-game win streak. Then also, because you can't have fun with just sports, was in the band. I was on the speech team for a year, but then it got a little too crazy. But for the band, I would play bass drum in the marching band, but I played bassoon in the regular, and we did like the trips, and we made a trip to Florida for competing in a competition. And I actually really liked going to school here, taking classes from Carl Olson, who was like a big bear of a guy who would intimidate you, but he would inspire you. And also he was the director of the musicals. After I graduated, I went to Stanford. I double majored in music and communication, communication being a little bit of film, a little bit of journalism. So they had a summer film program where I made some little short pieces with fellow students and stuff. The music, at first I continued playing bassoon, but I was also on the wrestling team. So carrying a bassoon on wrestling trips got a little bit just like, so I switched over. I became a voice major because I am a singing geek, definitely, and I'm very glad I took those. And so I graduated from Stanford with my degree in music and kind of film. Came back to Minnesota and said, hey, I want to get a job in sound, like something maybe at a TV station, at the Children's Theater. They had an internship. Is there some kind of music recording? Maybe Paisley Park had, see what. And basically the answer was LA. I started out at a place called West Productions, and we did X-Files, Millennium, Ally McBeal, The Practice, and I was very fortunate. We actually won an Emmy for Ally McBeal, that was a total blast. And finally, I got to the place I'm at, Technicolor, which is a great place to work. It's on the Paramount lot, which is really cool. You park and you walk through, and there's big stages, and you see a star every now and then walking by. Okay. So thank you so much to the Shakopee Alumni Association for nominating me. Like I said, I'm honored to be part of this bunch. Thank you for thanks for my family for picking such a great place to grow up in, and for all the support and driving to football games and grocery bags full of food for wrestling meets. And thank you for the just vast array of awesome teachers and awesome coaches that made high school such an amazing place, and to prepare me to be able to go out on an adventure to California and succeed.
Well, I was born just bumming on a big dance floor. Well, the wrist quick and it was 1974. Well, look at me once, look at me twice, look at me again. It's gonna be about to rock this town, rock this place apart.